everyone. Welcome to Live with DJ Rossstar. Today is Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. On today's show, I'm going to talk to the band HummusVacuum. That's right, HummusVacuum. Is there a better band name out there? Certainly not. If you have questions for the group, you can put them in the chat below. Now check it out. This show is live every week, twice a week, but the days and times change. So make sure you do yourself a favor and follow me here on Instagram. That way you'll know who's going to be on the show ahead of time and you can get your questions ready. I've been doing this for over a year on Instagram Live. I've had Less Than Jake on here, Hit the Lights, Ballyhoo, Sucker Punch, Rematch, and a whole lot more. And I've been doing interviews over the internet for over 20 years. So if you want, after the show tonight, you can jump on YouTube, look up DJ Rossstar, and you'll find stuff that I've done with bands like Green Day, Pierce the Veil, All Time Low, My Chemical Romance, and more. But you're all here for one specific reason today, to look at me. I'm just kidding. You're here to talk to HummusVacuum, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So once again, if you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm going to ask as many questions as I can today before the interview is over. So think of some really good ones. They've been nice enough to give us some of their time. So now I'm going to invite them into the chat, and then once they're here, we're going to get it going. So it's going to be a good show. They have like 100K followers, so I expect a lot of new people in here. So that'll be really cool, and hopefully everybody likes it and watches next week and goes back and, watches the old shows. But either way, I'm happy they come even one time and visit. Also, while we wait for HummusVacuum, if you have a band or you just really love a band and want them on the show, just send me a DM. I listen to every request, and if I think it's a good fit, I'll have them on. Super easy. All right, HummusVacuum have entered. Let's get it going. Hey there.
What's up, friend? How are you?
Nice to see you.
You too, you too. Do I call you DJ? Do I call you Ross? Do I call you the whole thing?
You
What's
can call me Ross. That's my real name.
Ross? Ross is a good one. Is my audio okay too? My
You
audio is.
sound you sound fantastic to me, sir.
I'll take fantastic. I'll take that adjective. Hell
What
yeah.
do I call you? What do people call you around town?
My name's Cappy, and that's my last name. That's just what
Okay.
everybody. This is what everyone's defaulted to, like for the rest or for like my entire life. But Kevin's technically my first name, but like I've never I just don't feel like a Kevin. I I hope your experience is different. I hope everyone who's watching's experience is different. I've yet to meet a good Kevin. I hope I'm wrong, and maybe maybe I have met some and I'm just not remembering them right now. But I just always have felt more like a Cappy anyway.
I have a pen pal in Scotland. His name is Kevin, and he's really cool.
No way,
So
really?
I at least know one.
That's okay. So chalk that up to 1 point, Kevin. Hell
And
yeah.
if there's another Kevin watching this show, hopefully they're pretty cool too. We can
Shout
only
out
hope.
Kevin. Kevin's reveal yourself. Kevin's rise up.
So I didn't have a nickname growing up. I was just Ross. I didn't get the Rossstar name until college. So you've been Cappy since elementary or what?
Elementary, high. It started, yeah, in elementary school. I think it started because my dad always went by Cappy. My brother always went by Cappy, and then I think just by proxy, I think like elementary school teachers actually started calling me Cappy like way
Wow.
down the, yeah, way down, way when I was very very young, and I think it just kind of stuck. And I've never even like if you yelled out my name, if you yelled out Kevin in like a crowded place, like there's like a 1 in 3 chance I won't even like turn around. Like it won't even like identify to me, you know?
I know you're much younger than me, but do people yell Kevin at you like Home Alone, making fun of the movie?
Yes, totally.
Yeah,
My
your
my
whole life.
par- my parents make that joke every Christmas.
That's phenomenal. I'm glad that they keep the tradition alive.
Truly. Big
By the way,
time.
we are
Truly,
live.
truly.
Speaking of live, we got Andrea Jensen in here. We got Steve Sievers. We got EIB Hen. We got Punk since '94. Candace,
Hi, y'all.
etc., etc. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. So where are you joining us from today? Where do you live?
Beautiful Columbus, Ohio. I'm originally from Cleveland, but I moved down here when the pandemic happened, and I've just been here ever since.
Is it actually beautiful, or are you being funny?
I'm gonna, you know what? I am gonna say I am being a little tongue in cheek, only
Okay.
because Ohio itself is its own meme. I
Yeah.
love Ohio to death. I love Cleveland. I love Columbus, but I get where the memes come from, and we deserve it.
I've
But
been to Cleveland a few times and to Perrysburg, Ohio, randomly, but never to Columbus.
what even is that?
I don't
What is?
know. I was hired to give a speech at a music conference a couple of years ago, and that's where it was.
Really?
Yes.
You could tell me, you could make up a name of a place in Ohio, and it's not even real, and like I would believe you because we just got it's so many random places and so many random things. But no, I love Ohio to death. I've lived here all my life, and I don't know if that's gonna ever change, to be honest.
What are some of like the random towns you've played with Hummus Vacuum in Ohio? Since we're talking about small towns.
And HummusVacuum, we've never really played anywhere outside of like a major metropolitan area, but I have
Okay.
played like, I mean, I've played plenty of places in Akron. I'd say if you're watching this and you're looking for an underrated music city, Akron, Ohio, 100% is a wonderful, wonderful spot. Not much in Columbus. I disagree, actually. Columbus actually has some real gems that when you get past the whole fact that it's just a college town, there's a lot to do, actually, funny enough. But I've played. Oh God, I've played in like Warren, Ohio with old bands at like
Okay.
old dive bars. I've played in like um places where you just go through a lot of corn, just a lot of corn, and I've seen it all. And yeah, I've played also I played in Sandusky once at a
Okay.
house where it was like five people maybe, including the owners, but
I've heard of Sandusky. Yeah.
it's Cedar Point land.
Yeah.
It's where half of Cedar Point's like half of its economy, I think.
Sadly, I never went, but I used to watch a show called Step by Step, and they used to the intro to the show was them at Cedar Point going on all the cool rides.
Yeah.
It
Except
was like it came on after Full House when you were like probably not even born. But that's what I was doing back then.
yeah. I mean, Cedar Point. Yeah. If there's any Cedar Point heads, if there's any ride warriors in here, ride warriors rise up. Kevin's rise up. Very
Is that what
specific
is
Venn
that what Hummus
diagram.
Vacuum does? Like when you're on tour, do you go to every theme park you have time for?
We have tried. We definitely were. Our band is very much a we're we love to relax, but also we do love a good thrill,
Oh yeah, of course.
and generally I actually on our a tour last year when we went down to Fest, we found ourselves at Busch Gardens in Miami, because we got some like free tickets from a
I've been
friend
there
of
before.
ours.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah, it's the best. And like that was probably, if I'm trying to be dramatic, probably one of the top 20 days of my entire life is just going to
That's
Busch.
not dramatic. That's amazing. Did you cry?
Yeah, oh yeah, being at Busch Gardens on tour was just like, this is an off day. This is exactly what you do on an off day when you're not playing a show. Come to
Yeah.
Orlando. I would love to play Orlando, Steve. I would
I was just
absolutely love to.
I was thinking about rides. The dinosaur ride, they just closed it over there in at Disney. That was one of my favorite rides of all time. If you've ever been on Dinosaur,
I've
it's like
yet to go to Disney.
a
No,
more intense Jurassic Park. But now you'll never go on it because it's gone. So you missed your chance.
damn it, I suck. I will say, like, weirdly enough, I've been to Universal three times.
Okay.
Three times. Never been to Disney once. Just, it hasn't happened. I don't really have much of a need to or desire to, but like Universal's just always been where my heart's at.
So we have breaking news. Are you ready for this?
Please.
If you look in the chat, Kevo is in the chat. That's my buddy from Scotland. So if you want to do an interview and see if he's a cool Kevin or not, this is your
Oh
chance.
shit!
Kevin,
Kevo?
Kevin, this is another Kevin, and he was saying he's never met another cool Kevin until now. So
I just had a
I
bad
hyped you
track
up.
record with good Kevins.
I,
It's been rocky.
well, I've never met him in real life, but we're both big Green Day fans. That's how we know each other from the internet. So I think he's cool.
Word. Can't wait to see you at Pugfest. I can't wait for Pugfest. That's going to be such a wacky day, and we're really excited. This is like oh god, we've played Michigan a good handful of times, and this is like one of those times where it feels like the grand.
Yeah,
This is going to be the grandest Michigan show we've had in a long
probably the
time.
biggest show Michigan will ever have.
Yeah, Michigan's gonna implode, and we're gonna hopefully. I want to be banned from the Michigan area. I want this show to go so well.
Oh, we can arrange that easily.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can
absolutely.
figure it out. I don't need to give you any tips on that one.
We'll get kicked out somehow.
If
It'll
they
be
don't
wonderful.
know about Pugfest, where is this happening? I know you said Michigan, but whereabouts?
Yeah, Pugfest is it's done by the Pleasant Underground from Michigan, and they are splitting it up into 2 days and two venues. One's in Pontiac, Michigan, and one's in Ferndale. We play Ferndale's on Friday and Pontiac's on Saturday, so we play Saturday, and I believe it's at the Crowfoot, if I'm remembering correctly. So that'll be that'll be a wacky, wacky time. And this is technically the first show we'll have played since our new record came out, which I'm really, really excited to finally like have a record
Yeah.
in my hand and give it to somebody. So
So you heard it first. All new songs. Sorry, old fans. I'm kidding.
exactly.
But they
Goddamn.
should want to hear some of them because they're all bangers, right?
I am getting word from the governor that yes, every single one is a banger.
Hey, we got
100%.
my cousin's girlfriend's house in the chat. Hell yeah.
Shout out.
The backpack, they said.
My cousin's girlfriend's house. Big shout out to them. They are an insanely good Philly band. Philly. Every time we go to Philly, we meet people that are more talented than us and just way more musically inclined than us, and they are no exception. We played with them. I forget the venue's name, but we played with them a while ago, in like March of last year, and
Okay.
they blew our asses out of the water, and they sound like they sound like a mix of like Such Gold and Drug Church, but like really, really like really melodic and really catchy, and I was really, really hyped to meet them.
Oh yeah, I'm going there in August to Philly for work, and I already told these guys that I want them to show me around, and they probably think I'm kidding, but I'm dead serious. I will be there for 4 days, and I have every night off. Let's go. We got
Good stuff.
we got Midfield in the chat, another good Pennsylvania band.
No shit. Nice.
I feel a
Yeah.
tour forming right here. Oh, they want to know if you ever played the UU Church in Philly.
With an old band, but not with HummusVacuum yet. HummusVacuum still needs to get there. They don't do that many shows anymore, do they? Like, are they? They're not like a super, super active venue. Last time I checked, but maybe I'm wrong. I
Pinhead
would love.
Gunpowder, Pinhead Gunpowder, Billy Joe from Green Day, his side project's playing there in
No
a couple
shit.
months.
That feels like the kind of that feels like the kind of band that they would brush it off for,
Yeah,
100%. But
they, and
hell
they had
yeah,
Long, and they had Longshot, another one of his side bands, play there a couple years ago. So they're doing at least a couple of shows a year.
God, the Green Day extended universe just never ends.
Yes,
I didn't.
I'm heavily involved. I'm like the whoever the biggest MCU person would be, that'd be me for the Green Day universe for sure.
Damn, I adore Green Day. I love Green Day, but even like I only got hip to Foxborough Hot Tubs like maybe handful of years ago.
Oh,
So
better late than never.
I guess, yeah.
That was a good story. So back when they first came out, they posted there was a thing on MySpace. I follow Chris Dugan, who does their sound still. He's one of their engineers, and he
Nice.
posted like, "Hey, check out this link." And so I said, "Oh, I'll check whatever, whatever." No one knew what it was, so I clicked on it, and I immediately heard that voice, and of course I knew at least Billy Joe was involved in the band. And then a couple
Nice.
days later, the website launched, and out came the whole album. So yeah, good
Hell
memories.
yeah.
Good memories of that record too. That was back in '08, old school.
I know, and I'm literally decades late to the party there, but oops.
Better late than never. Hey, so what's this old band you keep talking about? Do people know about this? Is it like a big thing?
I've been in a few old bands. I used to play in a band called the Grievance Club, and that band was. I'm not like stating this overtly and like as a fact, but because the band we never like broke up or anything,
Yeah,
but
you
it
just
was
hate
a
everybody.
band.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, it was a band that COVID kind of killed, only just
Okay, I
because
get you.
we had the Grievance Club. Uh, was like my baby for a long time. It was like my college project. It was like we were very Silverstein, Jimmy Eat World, Thrice, very like gray tone, almost not like shoegazy, but like a post. We were like a pop punk post hardcore thing
Okay.
that I and we had just finally finished our record, and 2020 was truly going to be like our year. And the reason that Hummus Vacuum even kind of exists is because of COVID and because that band kind of imploded. We were like set to release the record in 2020 and go on tour with it and like really do the damn thing.
Uh-huh.
And then you know what happens next. And then I moved to Columbus, and then just kind of slowly through time, pieces sort of puzzle pieces fell in a different way.
So
Um,
where's that record? Have you ever put it out?
yes, we have.
Okay, good.
It's called Joymaker, and I still am extraordinarily proud of those songs. God, I really am such a fan of it, and I go back to it from time to time and think like, holy shit, like this is. I still bring a lot of those exactly those songwriting sensibilities to HummusVacuum and whatever we're doing. Like that's still very much me, and that's very much in me. And so it's not like the spirit of that project is dead, but it's definitely like, you know, it's that was a time for sure, and that band sort of being inactive led to this happening. So,
Oh yeah.
and yes, Steve, the album is out. It's called Joymaker. It's spelled a little funny. It's like JOYMAKYER by the Grievance Club, and it
Clever,
is.
clever.
I'm prescribing you my my own old record.
So do you still talk to these guys, or you've never seen them ever? You never saw them ever again?
Oh, I buried their bodies a long time ago. They're somewhere in the Sahara. You'll
I mean,
never find them.
you moved. You didn't ask them to be in Hummus Maker. Can't believe you, man. That'd be like a far commute if they want to be in the band. I get it.
I know, I get it. But no, they're still some of my best friends in the whole world. Steve Perino, actually, shout out Steve if you're around, or we'll see this one day. Steve Perino, who played guitar and did backup vocals for Grievance Club. I've known them since sixth grade. They've been one of my closest friends since college. We've lived together, we've toured together. Steve Perino is responsible for the mixing and a lot of the producing, or engineering, I mean, on all the HummusVacuum stuff you've ever heard. They've been empirical to HummusVacuum's journey in every way. And
Don't let him go. When Rick Rubin calls, say sorry, bro.
I have a feeling if Rick Rubin ever reached out to us, it would not be through a call. It would probably be, he'd probably like send a bird with like a note in like a bottle or something, or he'd have some strange esoteric way to reach out to us. I think he would like he would have some sort of like telepathy to let me know that he wants to work with
Already has,
HummusVacuum.
and you're not aware of it yet.
Fuck! I gotta check the birds.
You gotta hone your skills to receive messages from Rick
I
Rubin.
agree. I gotta get more in touch with the birds around my neighborhood. Damn it! I suck.
Yeah, I'm out here in Austin, Texas. We've got birds, we got lizards, squirrels, all kinds of fun stuff here. Deer. It's
Very
fun.
different ecosystem than Ohio, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any of those cool things in Ohio. We have giant spiders. I've tried some of those.
We've got birds. We've got deer. We have the Midwest is so damn flat, man, that we just got some deer. We got some raccoons. We've got some squirrels. We've got like it's just the flattest, simplest inventory of animals and wildlife out there.
Like I said, besides Cleveland, you know, it's funny. I lived in Nashville for 4 years, and that's really the Midwest. I thought I was moving to the South, but I wasn't even close. So we kept going down to Austin.
I actually have talked about this with a friend. Like, yeah, Nashville is technically kind of the Midwest, to where it cosplays as all.
No, the vibe is the Midwest. The people, the food, and like once you drive 20 minutes away in any direction, you feel like you're in the Midwest already.
1,000%. You can pretend it's all rootiness, tootiness all at once, but it's the Midwest, baby.
Now I want to know if you're coming down here. I want to hang out. Are you coming here in July or for the store?
In Austin? Yes. Oh God, I know we are going to Texas in July with our dear friends in Adjust the Sales, who you talked to as of recently.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, with Shane. Shane is one of my favorite humans and my arch nemesis at the same time. And
we'll check the list later. We'll see if you're coming here or not. It might be like a Dallas or something like that.
I think it's Dallas, Houston, and Denton. I don't know off the top of my head, I don't know how close they are to Austin.
Denton is like 30 minutes from Dallas, and it's very strange that you're playing there, but it is a college town, a very popular college town. Maybe that's why.
Yes. Heard. Okay, awesome. No, I'm excited though. We've yet to go. There's a lot of places HummusVacuum hasn't been yet. HummusVacuum's only really been like a touring band since like 2014. So we have a lot of places to check off our list.
Hey, Punk since 94. When are they playing San Antonio? I will drive the 58 minutes to come hang out if you want me to hang out with you. I'll do it.
San Antonio would be so sick.
I go there a lot, man. It's a fun time. It's really close. And I'm going to go there on Sunday. It's actually my birthday on Sunday. And I wanted to take a bunch of my dudes to Dick's Last Resort. You know what Dick's is, where they make fun of you while you eat?
That's the one. That's the place where they beat the shit out of you verbally while you eat, right?
Yeah, they put a big hat on everybody and they write like, bald loser or whatever. And so I thought that would be a fun thing for a bunch of dudes to do because they don't have one here in Austin.
I really, really want to get taken down a notch in front of my bandmates. 100%.
You might have to stop at a Dick's. Well, you're going to be there July 9th. Maybe I'll come hang out. We'll go there together to Dick's.
Apologies. Yeah, apologies for not recognizing my own tour schedule
You're not
right
supposed to
off the.
memorize all that. It's cool.
That's I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. I don't even remember if I had breakfast. So forgive me. But it
I just had a banana today. Very sad. No, I had oatmeal today. Oh my god, I'm wrong. I had such a great breakfast. I almost forgot.
hey, I used to have a superstition from a few other band from like Grievance Club and from the another band I was in. I had the superstition that if I didn't eat a banana before a set, I would have a bad set. Every single time I ate a banana, we we I think crushed it. Sounded great. Sold a lot of merch. And
Did you eat it?
every
Did
time
you
I
eat it on
didn't eat a
stage?
banana, what's that?
Did you eat it on stage or before you went on stage?
Sometimes,
Okay.
sometimes if I was strapped for time, you better believe it. Sorry, they're not. The crowd is not safe from antics like
I just
that.
want to say before we continue, I'm enjoying this conversation. You get me. I feel like I get you. A lot of times the interviews are kind of serious. I just like to kind of talk about anything that comes to mind. ADHD interviewing. You know, it doesn't have to be about music or anything at all. It's whatever comes to
You
mind.
you have hit the jackpot for
What you like to do?
ADHD ass conversations that usually find themselves at some point, but generally start nowhere. So you're
Oh
in the
yeah.
right place. That's for sure.
I've
But
been uploading a lot of my interviews from like 20 plus years ago that I never had on the internet before. I had like me and Gerard Way from '03 and me and
right,
Pete Wentz, and I was so serious back then because I was young and I was trying to be like this big interviewer. And I'm like, man, I should have just had more fun. And said, as I get older and keep doing these, I just want to have more fun. That's what life's all about, man.
no, totally. I will also back. I mean, it's not just the younger thing, but like back then too, those bands were like the genre in itself was had such a different tone to where like this sort of Midwest emo world where there's a little bit more of a tongue in cheekness sometimes. There's a little bit more of a self awareness
Yeah,
around like what emo is. Didn't exist in the same way. Like sure, you had early inklings of American football and bands like that who were a little bit more, underground at that time. But like bands, yeah, like My Chem and stuff, they took themselves deadly seriously for the most part. Like maybe they had fun internally, but like
yeah, yeah.
I would have done the exact same thing. I would have very much approached it with a hard shell around me a little bit.
One of my favorite bands was a band called The Matches, and they were really fun to watch live, and they were really fun to talk to. I'll send you some of those links if you don't know The Matches, because it's like in the late 2000s. But that's just a band that comes to mind that was always fun to talk to. When people say like, oh, like, what were your favorite interviews? I think of the bigger bands that I grew up listening to, like Less Than Jake and MXPX and Newfound Glory.
Yeah.
But it's really the funny ones that stick in my mind. Like Real Big Fish is really funny, and every time I got to hang out with them, it was a good time. And Zebrahead, also a really funny bunch of guys. So that's what I
Oh
look
my
forward
god.
to. I look forward to laughing.
Yeah. No, Less Than Jake was very important to me
And they're
growing
funny
up.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, any ska band is like they wear fun, like fun is on their sleeve most of the time. So it's got
You
to be
got
that way.
it. I was talking yesterday on the show about Millington. They're like the latest ska band, and hopefully they're fun too. I don't really know them personally or anything.
Millington, I can certifiably say Millington fucks. I'm a big Millington fan,
Good.
100%.
Okay. Confirmed. Fucks.
Yes, they're going on tour with my good pals in a band called Matstagram, and they are I forget where they're going exactly, but that's kind of a match made in heaven, and I'm super stoked to try and go out and see them.
Yeah, we were talking to All Hype yesterday, and they're also playing with them.
Oh, cool, nice, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
By the way, well, I'll go 5 more minutes. It's like 98 degrees out here. I want to keep going. We're having fun. If you have questions, post them in the chat below. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate you watching the replay. Next week, Attaboy, another band, they're going to be on the show, I think on Monday at 3 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, we haven't booked the other show yet. I've been doing this every week, twice a week. I did it for a long time, took a couple of years off, came back during COVID, took a couple of years off again, got inspired, and here I am now doing it back every week, twice a week. I love doing it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Life's too, like I said, life's too short to just work and be serious. I wanted to do my passion, and I'm glad that you moved and you started a new band. You could have just went to work and that was it, huh? But you didn't want to do that.
No, I wanted to. It's weird because this band started as just a like goof off meme page, kind of just on TikTok,
Yeah, I've
and
heard
like
about the videos. Yeah.
yeah, in TikTok's infancy, like, or maybe not infancy, but like in the what I would call like the TikTok renaissance,
Oh yeah.
which was like 19 to 2023.
Thick of things.
Yeah, I really dug my heels into like, okay, you know what? I was so adamant about being in a band that was deathly serious about stuff and I was very much just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna goof off and like do the negative image of that. And as time went on, and as like, you know, these platforms changed, as I changed, kind of coming to the idea that like, okay, I want to have some longevity doing
Yeah.
this, and I love making goofy stuff, and I love having fun. But at the end of the day, I started this with the intention of being a band, and at the end, it was something where, or at least being a musical project that wasn't just me, that actually had like people around it and people who wanted to be involved. And I had tons of fun making the meme shit, and like goofiness and having fun is always going to be like embedded in the DNA of this band.
Oh yeah.
But as of like 2024, we're like digging our heels into like, no, this is a genuine. This We play genuine like emo power pop songs and are very much here to stay. And we're not just here to make memes. Like memes will always be kind of a part of what we do, and it will sometimes be in the attitude of what we do. But like we're it's it's been a very interesting up and down journey with this.
With that said, Punk since '94 said your Trader Joe's song is well loved in my house.
Ooh.
We quote it often and can no longer call it butternut squash.
Oh my God. He
I
just
gotta
he
watch
just
this. She mentioned this to me. I said I don't even know what you're talking about. I gotta go watch these TikTok videos.
This is about a very real, this is a song that I did like a quick little like, it was just like a very quick little beat I made together where I sang a song about a very bad interaction I had when I worked at Trader Joe's. It's a completely true story. When I was way too high while I was working one day, and a woman, or no, I think it was a woman who got like some butternut squash. It was completely silent, and then I asked her, "Are you getting butternut squash today?" And
Nice.
she looked at me as if I had just like shot her dog. She
Are
was
you getting
so
your
like,
butt squashed today? Oh, okay.
butternut squash, I said. And so I
Did
mean,
you get fired or not?
no, I think I got promoted. I
Can
think I
I see
became.
a Yelp review?
I think they gave me the key to the city. I it was no, it was Punks in '94. It was a very real story, and that's a real OG right there. That's a deep cut.
I love that. I'm gonna look that up when we're done here. So hey, anything you want to tell them before we go? Maybe shout out the tour again, the name of the new record, the link tree, everything you got.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a new record out that is almost a month old at this point. It's called The Art of a Fake Laugh. We've been writing it for 2 years. It's the most unapologetically hummus vacuum thing that I've ever made. I'm the most proud of it. It's the thing I'm the most proud of in on this planet, in this galaxy, in this solar system. I'm extremely excited to tour on it a lot more. We have Pugfest in Pontiac, Michigan this week. And then if you're from Columbus, we are playing with our friends in Trash at Ace of Cups. This is kind of like our album release show.
Nice,
And then we're playing my actual hometown of Cleveland at Mahal's with Playboy Man Baby on June 26th, which is
great
going to
name.
be, yes, they're fucking fantastic. And then then we're going on tour with Adjust the Sales, Cinema Stare, and World's Greatest Dad in July, hitting the South, hitting a little west of
And then we're done.
everything,
And then
and
we're going to Dick's on July 9th. Can't
we're
wait.
going to Dick's. We're gonna get verbally assaulted at Dick's. I can't wait.
Right there on the Riverwalk.
I can't wait, homeboy.
Bring Adjust the Sales. We'll all go.
Oh, I'm gonna bring Adjust the Sales and then like slip the waiters a 20 and to ask them, can you just insult Shane and like compliment everybody else to make
Yeah,
sure that
I looked on Yelp and like you can see photos of the hats and they get pretty mean. So I'm excited about that. I thought they were going to hold back, but they don't care.
I believe it. I believe it completely. I'm
Well,
very
hey,
excited.
thanks for doing this. I had a great time. Let's keep in touch off air because I think we have a lot in common here.
Hell yeah, bud. Thanks so much for
I
having me.
totally forgot what I wanted to send you after this. Do you remember or no? I have to look. I have to re-listen. I said I was going to send you
The matches.
Yeah,
I think the
matches.
matches.
Oh yeah. All
There
right.
you go.
Thanks for doing this. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you caught the live, if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching this as well. And add me if you can. I'm almost at 5K, so today could be the day. Thank you all for watching. Take care, man.
There you go.
Bye.
Bye.